All right, traders, I'm going to be touching on the next market. This is gold. So gold, let me first clear some of the paintings that I previously made in this chart. Okay, so gold is an interesting chart because ever since late last year, it's been printing higher highs and higher lows as per the OFA applied to the daily. But that story, that bullish script started to turn around and that was confirmed by this impulsive wave printing the circle, the red circle, that obviously translates into, this is a red flag that we might be turning lower in weeks and months to come. So in line with the daily time frame being bearish, we wanted to spot lower time frame trades that would be in agreement with this outlook, this bearish outlook. And the next step, obviously, as per the trading plan and the videos that have complemented this course, is that we want to select the area that made the most sense for us to engage. All right, another market that I want to be touching on this month is the Nasdaq. Nasdaq has been on an absolute tear. The AI mania continues raging on, and you will notice that the daily is unquestionably bullish. It is unambiguously bullish as depicted by the OFA generated waves or cycles, if you will. This is the daily, and this time I'm going to be combining the daily with the 2-hour time frame on the left side. And what I want you to pay attention here is, first and foremost, we have to detect what is the dominant trend of the HTF or higher time frame. And right here, once again, without a question, we are bullish, and we were retesting this previous area of resistance. Notice all these wicks right here, right here, right here. We had a period of concentration of price, found equilibrium. We broke through, and that retest, that's the one that I'm interested. This is the circle that got highlighted and seen through the lenses of the 2-hour right here. And the trade was, pay attention here, we had an impulsive wave. A lot of aggressive sellers were coming strong into this magenta area, but notice how that second push trigger a diamond. All right, OFA traders, as promised, every single month I'm going to be providing some insights into some of the actual trades that I've taken during this month. The first market is going to include oil, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. First of all, you will notice that on the daily time frame we had a constructive sell side wave, and then we had this correction that followed, and we were testing this magenta area. You can notice here that this is a very clear, very neat area of resistance. Also, it is backed up by the very impulsive nature of this move that we saw back in May the 3rd. So I was very, very interested in finding out whether or not the OFA script would fire any signal around this level. So now we can go into the 4-hour time frame, and as you'll notice, we had the printings of both a circle that was then followed by a diamond. All right, so the first trade that I want to bring to your attention is on GBP US dollar. This is a swing type long position that got entered back on July the 6th. And I want you to first pay attention to the daily time frame. Notice this high right here that got printed on May the 10th. We broke through, and ever since we've really been struggling back and forth. But notice that each and every time that the price has come into interaction with that level, there's been a response. Right here we had an instance of a couple of candles where we had a rebound. We penetrated that level lower, and then we eventually managed, buyers managed to muster enough strength to regain back that level. So that was definitely an area of interest to look for long positions. You can tell here from the overall trend, from the broad trend, that we were still printing higher highs and higher lows. Therefore, what one could have done is go into the 4-hour time scale, and what you'll notice here is this green diamond that was fired on, as I said, July the 6th around the US session. This is a 4-hour time frame, which is a phenomenal combination with the daily time frame. And I want you to pay attention. Let me just very quickly get the lipstick, and I will demonstrate what was that sequence that we're after and the sequence that leads to this printing of the diamond. Good morning, traders. Ivan here. So as usual, at the end of the month, I'm going to be preparing a bonus video. So here it is. It is on the S&P 500. Now, this is one that has required patience from our side, and the reason being is because we've seen that the S&P 500 had this very prolonged rally to the upside all the way to 4,640, and ever since we've seen weeks of retracement, and I was patiently waiting for this level of support here. I'm pointing out at this level in a purple line at 4,372 or thereabouts. So once that level got tested, I went into lower time frames to find the trade. This trade is currently open and it is working itself out. Also, something else that I wanted to point out before I get into the nuts and bolts of this trade is that we had a perfect alignment with the 50% retracement. So as you know, I really like to use this measure of retracement, the 50%, and notice here that from 4,060 all the way to 4,637, if we were to measure that 50% retracement level, it went all the way to the peak. It tested that level and it has bounced. Okay, so here we can see that alignment, that confluence, if you will, between that level of support and the retracement of the 50%. So from that point on, we are going to be diving deeper into the granularity of this setup, and you will notice that not only we've had a green diamond print, but also that has been followed by a green circle. What does that mean? It tells us